Hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. I have something special for you today. I have asked for a nugget bucket to be made. A big nugget bucket from Eurika Gold Sands. We are here at the Eureka store in Princeton. And I'm gonna go in and get my custom made nugget bucket. So recently, Klesh Guitars did a review of a $1,500 nugget bucket. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. He did a great job of that video. And after seeing that video, I thought, hey, I should check out my local suppliers. We have 2 or 3 Paydirt suppliers here in BC, and I thought I'd check them out and see if any of them made nugget buckets. And sure enough, I found that Gino at Eureka, he makes custom nugget buckets. So I called him up and said, hey Gino, I got $3 grand, make me something good.
Hello, welcome to your... Oh, hey, Dad, how are you doing?
Hey, Gino, this is Gino from Eureka Gold Sands and the Eureka Everything store. You got something for me, do ya?
Yeah, got your order all made up, ready to do.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I think you won't be disappointed.
Gonna have a quick look around here first.
A bunch of prospecting here I'm sure your fans would love to see.
Got a little bit of everything for prospecting equipment here, nice.
Fantasy knives, our fossil and mineral collection. Of course, some store-run Eureka Gold Sands Paydirt.
Paydirt, of course.
Gemstones, rough gemstones and such. Essential oils, and of course we're also a pawn shop and a head shop. Like I said, a little bit of everything in this store.
Perfect. Well, I know you have something that I want today.
I think this is what you're looking for, good sir. One custom Eureka Gold Sands bucket of Paydirt with
nice
big frickin' nuggets.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what's in it. So before I get started here, I need to make one thing very clear. Buying Paydirt is never going to pay off. It's not a good investment. You're not going to make money at it. The companies that make Paydirt, they're businesses. They have to make a profit. And they make a profit by selling you the Paydirt for more than the gold value that's in it. I said I spent $3,000 on this bucket. I actually spent more around $3,200 when that was all said and done. And I do not expect $3,200 worth of gold out of here. I know I will not be getting that much. Paydirt is for fun, for entertainment, for practice. It is not for making a profit. You pay to do Paydirt.
So I guess the first thing I have to do is open this big boy up and see what's inside.
So here we go. Inside it looks like dirt. It looks like dirt. And if you look over, oh, hey. Okay, now I assume Gino did this on purpose. I assume he put gold right on top so when you opened it up you saw the gold. Look at that. There's our first nugget coming out of there. Beautiful nugget. See if there's any more. Oh yeah, look at this. There's another nugget. Oh, no, this is a really big flat flake. So one nugget, one really big flat flake. Beautiful looking gold. Here, let's put those down on the dirt in here. Take a close-up of them. Now I am going to leave these 2 pieces in here so that when I classify out they stay with their correct size when they're all classified, but I see 2 pieces and no more. So I'm not going to pan out the bucket as is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to classify it through my Arbor fabricating classifiers. If you don't know about these things, these are by far the best classifiers ever built. This is the 1/4 inch model and it's what I would suggest. I like the 1/4 inch and they are by far the best. If you get a chance, go over to Arbor Fabricating and get yourself one. Use my discount code. They've just upped the discount from 5% to 10%. You now get 10% off these if you use my discount code right there. So I'm going to classify it 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, and then I have a 30 mesh classifier as well I'm going to use to get down to the really small stuff. And that way I can see the big nuggets versus the small stuff and make the panning easier. we will start with half. Oh, hey, look what I see. Let me turn this around. I see my first big nugget. See it right there? Look at that huge nugget. There's a 1/2 inch plus nugget that just won't go through the 1/2 inch mesh. That is amazing. Let's get the other camera out for this. One frickin' huge nugget. Again, I'm going to leave this with the 1/2 inch nuggets for now, and I'm going to get that when I pan out later. Well, I'm going to take all of the 1/2 inch stuff and put it off in a pan all by itself, including this beast of a nugget. Very yellow and shiny. Gino said that he put Australian nuggets in this bin because they are much higher quality and much shinier. He has both BC and Australian in here. I'm assuming this one's Australian. All the rest of the 1/2 inch is done, and in the pan I saw 2 or 3 more nuggets go by, but they all went through the 1/2 inch, so I'll probably catch them in the 1/4 inch, which I do next. Look at that, my first scoopful in, and there's a frickin' gorgeous nugget. And look at that, there's also another one. Oh, that's a nice big flat flake. That might be the same one I saw earlier. No, it looks bigger. Big flat flake, huge nugget. Again, we're going to leave them in here though, because I want to find those when I pan out this material. Here we go, the quarter plus material, and I saw a few go by. I don't know if I'll find them now. There's, oh, look at that guy. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I'm not going to dig through all this because I'm going to find this later. Now the 1/8 inch classifier. And the 8th plus material, I see one already right there. I saw lots when I was shaking it. There's another one. And another one. Oh, look at that. There's 2 side by side. We'll put those in a pan. And my last classifier, 30 mesh, I have to take this one a bit slower because it will get plugged up quite easily. And there's a lot of material here. So we end up with plus 1/2, plus 1/4, plus 1/8, plus 30, and minus 30. Those should be reasonably easy to pan out the way they are. Obviously the plus 1/2 will just dig through, probably just dig through the plus 1/4, and the other 3 will pan through. But I need to set up my panning station. Okay, we're going to start with the 1/2 inch stuff, which will be pretty easy because we can just dig through this and look, and really there is only one nugget in there. We know that because, well, we can see it. There it is. What a beautiful nugget. That must be 4 or 5 grams. Now, Gino said he put Australian nuggets in because they were bright and shiny and really good gold value. So that is it right there. That must be an Australian nugget. I'm going to go put that in a separate pan and then move on to the 1/4 plus. Okay, here we go with the 1/4 inch, but that's too much to do all at once. So I'm going to just take handful by handful into a small pan and see what we get. There's the first one, 2. Look at those beautiful nuggets. There's 2. I saw one in there. There's another one. Oh, look at that guy. Huge. No more. This is coming out so clean because I washed them once in the big pan already. So all the mud is already washed off these rocks. There's another one. Oh, look at that. Oh, I see a second one. 2 more in this pan. These are all 1/4 inch plus. These are the big guys. Well, not the huge guy, the big ones. Another one. Just one in this one. Put the rest in. Look at that, 3 in this one. 1, 2, 3. There you go. There are the nuggets that are between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. Let's throw the big one in too. There's the big nuggets. There must be, what, 1/2 ounce? 1/2 ounce in big nuggets there. That guy there, I'm guessing right now 4 to 5 grams. Some of those 3 to 4. Probably 1 to 2 each on those. Maybe half on that guy. That's a lot of gold. Now I think I'll do the same with the 1/8 plus material. Wash it off real good once. Get all the crud out of there. And then I'm just going to take a few handfuls into the little pan. And see what we get. I see at least one. Yep. 2. Look at that. 2 good flat nuggets. Another handful. Oh, I see a nugget coming out already. Yep, nice one. Oh, 2 of them, 3 of them. 3 more in that little handful. Oh, a lot in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that guy. Those are pretty nuggets. Four more. You can really notice the difference between the Australian nuggets and the BC nuggets. Big color difference and shape difference too. Now this last pan should be humorous because I could see I wasn't scraping the bottom when I was digging with my hand. There were a lot of nuggets left on the bottom. This is the last of the 8th plus. Was there 10 of them in there? Probably more than 10 of them there. So this is just that last pan by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 nuggets in that one pan. I'm going to put all of the 8th plus nuggets together and show you what they all look like. So I must have over an ounce already, because this looks to be about a ½ ounce or more in this pan, plus the big stuff. These are just the medium ones. Well, let's move on to the small. Now this stuff's going to take me a while to go through because there's a lot here. So I'm not going to put it all on camera. I'm just going to pan this down and show you what comes out of the 30 plus. Okay, down to the last little bit here. One thing I am noticing is that there's not much black sand in this pay dirt, which makes it easier to pan, however might not be sort of as realistic as the creek. Yeah, that's probably down far enough. Let's go see what's in the medium small stuff. Oh yeah. One small nugget, lots of flake. Oh, a couple small nuggets. Lots of big flake. Here's a close-up of the medium small stuff. Now the bucket of 30 minus is pretty deep. It's got lots in there and it's gonna be really dirty and muddy and everything. So I'm gonna pan all that out, show you what I get. I had to put a bunch of jet dry in the water here. I noticed this fine stuff was starting to float on me. So threw a bit of jet dry in there. I can see so much gold in this. I'm not gonna go any farther right now. I'm gonna transfer this to the black pan. And show you what's in it. Now this is the 30 minus. Wow. Look at that. Here's the 30 minus stuff with a close-up. One thing I really like about this nugget bucket is it's not just nuggets. You have every single size of gold. Right from one ½ inch nugget, bunch of quarters, bunch of 8s, bunch of 16ths, down to this 30 minus, right down to powder. And it took me, I'm guessing 2 hours to go through this whole bucket, and I still have, 10 minutes of cleanup here with this stuff before I can go and dry it out and weigh it. This was a lot of fun, and it was really exciting seeing gold the whole way through. At no point was I asking myself, where's the gold? There was always gold to be found. Very entertaining, a lot of fun. Was it worth it? Costs a lot for one of these buckets, but still, a lot of fun. Well, I've got it all panned down. It's now time to take it to the scales, weigh it up, and see what is there. It looks like a lot. Well over an ounce, I can tell already. Better. For the price I paid, it better be over an ounce. But wow, does it look good. Okay. Let's weigh this out and see what we come up with. We'll start with the finest. Which comes out to 3.9 grams. Then we're going to move on to all those 1/8 inch plus nuggets. A lot of them. There we go, 16.3. We'll move on to the 1/4 inch plus nuggets. $33.4, and then the big guy, 37.1 grams. Well over 1 ounce of gold there. Beautiful looking stuff. I will give you a value on that in a second. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to value this stuff. Now with placer gold, you can't just plug in the numbers and the carat value and stuff to figure out a cost of this gold, because placer gold actually sells for a lot more than the raw gold value. The bigger the gold is when placer, the more sort of premium you pay on it. And you can pay a fairly good premium on some of these gold pieces. So the way I valued this gold is I went on to a couple of the gold sellers' websites, like Nuggets by Grant, Rare Gold Nuggets, a couple of Canadian ones. And I did my very best to plug in all these sort of nugget sizes and figure out what they were selling these nuggets for. And I did sort of categories, all the 1 gram, all the 2 gram, up to the 4 gram, and figured out the best guess from those websites how much this gold would be worth. And it varied. Nuggets by Grant came out to $2,600 for this. Rare Gold Nuggets was about $27. The Canadian one I went to was about $25. No, that was about $28. Another one was about $25. When I averaged them all out, it came out to about $2,600. That's Canadian, of course. Remember, I'm in Canada. I work in Canadian dollars. I'll throw in here what that is in American. Now remember, I paid $3,200, $3,250 actually, for this nugget bucket. And when I figure out what all these nuggets are worth, buying from a nugget seller, it comes out to averages $2,600. So yes, the premium I paid for having it mixed in dirt and mixed up in a nugget bucket like that was about $600 Canadian. Again, if you ever want to do an investment in gold, go buy yourself gold bullion. Don't buy placer gold. Don't buy nugget buckets. Buy gold bullion. If you want to have fun panning for gold and seeing what kind of treasures you can find in a nugget bucket like this, then buy the nugget bucket. And doing a little bit of math, Gino's sort of guarantee of 80% return is pretty much spot on. $2,600 in gold is about 80% of the 32 I spent. So value-wise, he was right on with his 80% return on investment. That's a lot of gold.
I would love to know what you guys think about Paydirt. Please leave a comment below and let me know if you think it's a good idea, if you think it's a bad idea, if you have fun panning it, or you think it's just a waste of time. Please let me know below what you think about buying Paydirt. So I had a lot of fun panning out that Paydirt. I got to play with bigger nuggets than I've ever played with before. I got to play with lots of big nuggets, handfuls of them. And it was just an amazing experience being able to pan out all of that gold out of that Paydirt bucket from Eureka Gold Sands. Now, I do have something very special in mind of what to do with all the gold I got in this bucket. I'm not going to tell you right now, but keep tuned to my channel to find out what I'm going to do with all this gold. You'll want to see it. I have to say a very special thank you to all my patrons out there for supporting me. Because of your pledges, I was able to buy this Nugget Bucket and do this video. Without your support, I would not be able to do videos like this. And I have something very special in mind for you in the near future as well, for becoming a patron. If you'd like to become a patron, there's a link at the end of this video. Click on the link and you too can be involved in my channel and helping me in the future. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notifications when I put out new videos, so you never miss an episode. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Please remember to hit that like button, and until the next one, everyone, bye.